Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Hitting the licks in the band. Legacies.
I want to welcome you back to Black Site, and I want to talk to you about the new GQ issue about new masculinity with Pharrell Williams. This cover is extremely dangerous, and it shows hip-hop artists being feminine. We know that there's an attack on black male masculinity, and they're starting to use our rap artists to say it's all right for black males to be feminine. We know that Jay-Z received a GLAAD award, and we see now Pharrell Williams wearing a dress at the age of 46. And that tells you a lot about the mindset of the handlers in Hollywood. Why would a 46-year-old man wear a dress? He comes from a generation who believes in strong black masculinity. And this whole article and this whole cover is not for people like me. It's for our children. And what I mean is they're putting images out there for young black males, especially when they're children, saying it's okay to be feminine. It's okay to wear a dress. It's okay to be gender fluid. Now they have just announced only a few days ago that they're going to have a new Cinderella. And the fairy godmother is going to be Billy Porter. And I think I did a video on him several months ago. So basically, if your son of a new generation is 4, 5, or 6, and he looks at Cinderella, he will see a man portraying himself as a woman. To when we grew up, we knew what the fairy godmother was. We also have Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union out there basically calling his son a girl at the age of 11, in which I don't believe any child could decide their gender. Whatever you want to do when you're 18, that's fine. But this has to stop. We have to put our foot down. And we, as a community, I'm going to say this, we cannot accept every progressive, liberal thing that comes down the pipe. I don't believe there's any woman, especially black woman, that wants a feminine black man as a boyfriend, as a husband, or a lover. But this is what they're portraying now. And when you have someone like Pharrell Williams, who is a powerful person in the music industry, portraying this image, like I said earlier, it's dangerous for our community. Many black women and black males who raise kids, they want to raise a strong black male who's a protector and a provider. Not someone who walks around apologizing for making a song called Blurred Lines. He said he's embarrassed by that song and he would not make it today. So they got black men apologizing for being a masculine black man. This has to stop. But we're going to have to understand the people who represent the music industry, Hollywood, the film industry, the fashion industry, they want our black males to be weak, feminine. So when they really do come over, we won't be able to protect our families. We are the dominant gene in the world. And how do you stop this dominant gene? Or this dominant race of color, the black race? You present to them gender fluidity, different types of sexuality that did not exist or was accepted 20, 30, 40 years ago. But now all throughout the industry, everybody accepts it. Because if you want to work, you have no choice. Even the men who disagree with it in the industry have to go along with what Pharrell Williams and so many others are doing to make the bag. We have so many people within our race, so many people within this industry who are willing to sell out, who are willing to do anything to make that bag. And that means even sell out our masculinity. Now, you may say that I'm homophobic, transphobic. I'm neither one of those. You can do what you want to do when you're 18, but don't promote it to our children and to the future, because they're not portraying these images towards me. Like I said, they're going towards our young boys. In 20 years from now, you won't even know what a young black man is if this continues. And it's time that we have people who so-called represent our community to step up and say, enough is enough. It's not just going against something. It's standing for our race. It's standing for masculinity. If you have no strong black men in a community, you have no protection. They have for long going after black men. And if you can't see the people who are going after black men are the progressive liberals in America to try and break us down, try to have this new masculinity so they can bring in every alternative lifestyle that you can ever think of. It's time that we take a stance. And now I know it's many other brothers across YouTube platforms who are commenting about these issues and who disagree with what Pharrell Williams and so many others are trying to do with our community. And we must make a stand. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. Hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video. If you'd like to make a donation, go to PayPal, Streamlabs.